Hi guys, welcome to Home Zone English with Alyssa. Today we're going to be doing part 1 of our video about false friends between English and Japanese. Now, a false friend is when one language has a word that sounds very similar to another language, but they have different meanings. This happens all the time with English and French, or English and German, because English has roots in Romantic languages and also the Germanic languages. False friends can also happen between English and Japanese. So today in part 1, we're going to be looking at 4 false friends that could happen. And to help me, we're going to have Seiwa, our very own native Japanese speaker. Hi Seiwa!
Hey!
So our first word today that we're looking at is the English word about, which in Japanese would be
アバウト
There you go. So in English, when we say about, it basically means approximately. So I'd like that color, yeah, about that color, approximately. What does it actually mean though in Japanese?
Yeah, it kind of means, if I say, you are like too about, like that's how we use in Japanese, like you are too about, like that means like you're lazy or like you're rough or like,
So about is actually a negative word in Japanese, where in English it's quite neutral. It just means approximately. So do not mix up this one if you don't want to offend anyone in Japan. Okay, our second false friend is the word, 2 words actually, American coffee. Now, to an English speaker, if you hear American coffee, you might think, okay, so it's Starbucks or it's an Americano. It's just basically a regular coffee. What does it mean though in Japanese?
So American coffee in Japan means like weak coffee. Coffee, yeah.
So it's very watery, weak coffee.
Watery, yeah.
So if you're tired in Japan, don't ask for an Americano or an American coffee. The third false friend is the word, or rather 2 words, don't mind. So in English, when we say the words don't mind, we're talking about preference and how we don't really have a strong one. So for example, I could have vanilla or chocolate ice cream. I don't mind. Either works. What about in Japanese?
Alright, so in Japan, like we pronounce it like ドンマイ. So let's say, one of your friends made a mistake, like huge mistake. Not a huge mistake, like doesn't have to be a big deal. Small mistake, yeah. I say ドンマイ, which means like don't worry about it.
Okay.
That happens, like never mind, like something like that.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So something small that you could just shrug off, right?
Yeah.
You would say don't mind.
Don't mind, just to, make them feel better.
Yeah, cool. So our 4th and final false friend is the English word cunning. Now this one is interesting. We could say someone is cunning and we mean that they are clever, maybe a little bit sneaky. It's not a negative word, but it can have that sneaky association. We could also say an animal like a fox is cunning, so it's a clever animal. What about in Japanese?
Alright, in Japanese we pronounce it like Cunning, which means like cheating. So like cheating the test, like exams, like which is what I did in high school and university. Yeah.
And now you're here.
Yeah, now I'm here. But when you say like I'm cunning in Japan, like it's gonna be like I'm cheating.
Right,
yeah.
So it's not a positive word.
Not a positive word.
That's
you should never learn from me.
Okay, yeah, learn from Seiwa. Okay.
Yeah.
Well guys, that's it for part 1 of today for our 4 false friends between English and Japanese. Please leave a comment if you want to see us do another video. If you like the video, click like, click the subscribe. I'm Alyssa and this is Seiwa, and we will see you next time for part 2.
Alright, see
Bye,
you.
guys.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.